Straight up Tennessee on a Wednesday morning. What's happening, everybody? It's Ruck and Turner today, man. Check it, man. Today we are talking all about the interviews and everything from this week, man. Full pads. First day was Tuesday. I kind of want to talk a little bit more. We talked about this a little bit on the live show, but I want to talk about that top 10 coaches poll. Obviously, the AP isn't out yet, but I want to talk about that coaches poll because I have a lot of thoughts about it after giving it a night to sleep on and really like looking and diagnosing, okay, is this actually a good spot for us or is it not? And then, man, the topic of discussion, I feel like right now in the world of college football is the Pac-12 even going to be a conference come 2024? Like
that's facts.
And so we're going to dive in today, man. It is the midweek chat on a Wednesday, man, and it's straight up Tennessee, baby. Thank y'all for tapping in with us today. Let's get it.
From 40, on the way, a knuckleball. He got it!
Welcome, everybody, man, to Straight Up Tennessee today on this Wednesday, man. I hope y'all are having a great morning, great day, great night whenever you're listening, man. Your boy Ruck is here today alongside the boy Turn, man. You already know what to do. It's the top of the show. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification right now if you're listening on YouTube so you never miss an episode. Y'all, what in the world is going on? We're climbing. Can we get 700 before 2 weeks? Like, can we get 700 subs before next Friday? Because I hope y'all haven't forgot the boy Dante Thornton will be on the show.
The boy is going to be on the show.
The boy Big Mac Dante Thornton will be on the show next Friday. We're very excited for y'all to hear this episode. But man, also go ahead and join the channel. You can literally join for as little as 99 cents. Like, let's be real, 99 cents, dude. Like, that come out of your account, you don't even know what's happening. And so
you don't even know what's going on, man.
You don't even know what's really going on. So just join the channel, man. You get exclusive access to all videos, early access. You get to join our Discord server and so much more at that gray level, man. And if you're listening right now on Apple or Spotify podcast, we're glad you're here. Continue to rate us. Continue to rate this thing 5 stars and let the folks and everybody know why they need to be tapping and listening in to Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Man, it's literally Wednesday, okay? It's August 9th. We are so close. Every day, every time we do a show, I'm like, man, we're 2 days closer because we're every other day. So,
bro, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive in, man. You know, one thing I like about like seeing practice highlights, like from this year, like just this year. I mean, it was like this last year, but just I don't know, man. I feel like kids are like having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like that's just what the culture that Josh Heupel brings to the program, bro. Like, that's why these kids are coming, man. Like, honestly.
Facts, bro.
I mean, you get these guys in the transfer portal. You get these guys that are 4 or 5 star recruits because of culture. And are you winning football games? Like, that's what they want to know.
Yeah, facts.
Alabama's culture is so strong because they win football games. Georgia's culture now is so strong because they win football games. You know, like, the general consensus is like, I don't care how good your culture is. If you suck, nobody's coming.
Right. Facts.
Right. And so it's just nice to have these guys coming in and staying. That's the thing. I mean, you know, we talked about this a little last year. We haven't even brought this up this year, but in 3 years now, this is year 3 for Josh Heupel. He's had 2 coaches leave.
Yeah.
A receivers coach and a tight end coach / offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you?
Yeah. Facts.
It's really that simple. Like,
Mhm.
people want to be around greatness, and people want to be around something that's growing. People want to be around something that is developing because they feel a part of that change. And it's going to continue, man. I'm very excited. We're close, y'all, man. I just I'm so excited. I watched an interview yesterday, man. Rodney Garner met with the media. If nobody got to watch that, Rodney Garner, Roman Harrison, Elijah Simmons, Bryson Eason, those guys got to meet with the media on Tuesday, and I've never seen Rodney Garner be this positive about his group
Yeah.
ever.
And yeah, no, that's what the VolQuest guys were saying too.
Like, he was he was so positive that it like was weird. It was strange.
Facts. That's yeah.
I mean, they asked him a question about Elijah Simmons. They were like, "We don't need number 51 Elijah Simmons back. We need number 10 to show up every day." And it sounds like he's just on a different level, which is amazing because
He should be a dog.
we've always thought he could have been, but
Mhm.
now to sit in this spot where it's kind of like, okay, Elijah, you're a senior, bro. Like, you still haven't had that peak game, that peak season. Like, can this be it? Like, because he really does seem as if he's poised and positioned
Right.
for a big year.
Yeah, man, I agree. And I don't know, man. There's so much. I mean, I'm excited about this year, but there's so much like we're not gonna know until that first game.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? You can sit here and we can sit here and read VolQuest and 247 Sports and whatever. But man, at the end of the day, I mean, how long you think a practice lasts?
2.5 hours.
Yeah, and how long's the media there? 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah. Well, here's what I wonder, okay? Here's the honest truth. The media gets to sit in the practice and, when they're doing their video clips, right? You said for like 20-ish minutes, right?
Mhm.
But from what I understand is they are only allowed to capture that 20 minutes.
But they can be there.
But the way they talk is like they got to sit at the whole practice. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I would like to know that because I was reading I seen it just a minute ago. I was reading a VolQuest thing earlier.
Because think about this, Turn. Like, as you pull that up, like, think about this. Like, we know that the position, like the stuff that they're seeing is early because the stuff they're showing is the stuff they do pregame. It's like their pregame warm-up groups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it says right here, VolQuest put it out here in a article they put out today. Media was out there for their normal viewing period of about 22 minutes. The media does not see everything. We see we're only allowed to stay out there 22 minutes.
I see, and here's what's wild about that. So they're out there for the 22 minutes, and so they're just going inside, writing about it, and waiting until after practice to get into the media session with the players. Like, that's a long time to just go sit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you waiting 2 hours, bro. Like, so it's like they go in the facility, and that's really cool, though. I mean, they have access to the facility, obviously, because when you see AP and Brent Hubbs and all those guys from VolQuest, they're doing the videos inside the facility.
Yeah, like they're inside the facility when all the players are gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, how much access they have versus, what we know, you don't know a lot. Obviously, they can see a lot. I think they go into the practices looking for different things each day. This is why they have articles about each group, right? Like, not everybody's watching the same people, so it does make me wonder. Well, really, I guess it doesn't make me wonder. It just makes me position this in a way of what you said is 100% true. Like, we're not going to know a lot about our team until September 2nd.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I think, reading this article earlier, I think this is a big thing to talk about too. Like, I don't know if you remember Cooper Mays has been out.
Yeah, they said they bubble wrapped him. Basically, like he's not injured,
Right.
but they're not practicing him because we just don't have depth at that center position.
Yeah, I know. I found it kind of. I can't think of the word, but Brent Hubbs said it in the 2-minute drill. He mentioned about the bubble wrap, and he was like, "We got to find that. We got to find a true backup center."
We got to
But
find
Addison Nichols, they said Addison Nichols got reps with the first team today.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to. I don't think. I mean, look, he's been there. This is year 2 for him, right? So he's got to be ready to play.
Yeah, it says on here, T-Mac has an injury.
Okay, Tamarian McDonald.
Tamarian McDonald continues to be slowed by a minor injury. Wesley Walker was not seen during the individual periods today. Christian Charles went inside after 1 period. Jordan Thomas is also still being eased back into things after knee surgery.
Well, check this out. I watched a 2-minute drill. This might have been Monday or Friday of last week. And this may be why, but you know who else is working in at the star position this year?
Who's that?
Warren Burrell.
Wow.
And they have said that there is competition at star. And now T-Mac getting hurt makes me wonder if Warren is going to see field action, because here's my thing. I understand everybody is so butthurt about Warren Burrell. Everybody thinks he just can't defend. Everybody thinks he can't do that. We were a part of that crew for a long time until you watch film. You got to watch film, people. Like, you got to understand why guys are getting open. It's not like Warren Burrell would be backing up in coverage in a 3-step drop getting beat. Show me, like, I want you to go and show me where that was happening. It was when plays break down, or when we're just giving the quarterback 7, 8, 9 seconds to make a play, and the play breaks down. Then Warren Burrell is getting picked on. Like, it was never like I hadn't really seen, like, yeah, he gives up some slants. I would rather give up a slant than a bomb any day.
True.
And so, but it's still, obviously, we still want him to defend at a higher level. He's doing a great job. I say all of that to say this: he has too much experience for me to not be on the field.
I mean, why would you not? I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking. I always say this dude's name wrong. Gabe Judy Lolly.
There we go, man.
Gabe Judy.
I wish I had the little road class, or I would have made it clap for you.
Did that do it?
Yes. That was it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, Gabe Judy Lolly. I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why would you not? I mean, saying Warren Burrell's working at star with T-Mac, injured right now. Slaughter, Ludi Lolly. Judy. I did it again. Judy Lolly.
Or Turnage, or, I mean, who do you want? Kamal Hadden?
Dang, I forget about Kamal Hadden too, man. B. Turnage. Ricky Gibson.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, with the injury to T-Mac, it's kind of beneficial now, because now Warren Burrell is definitely getting first team reps at star, and that's going to benefit him learning the position better potentially, and then us to have 2 guys who can definitely play that position at a high level and both have experience. That's important.
They say Andre Turrentine looked great today.
I'm excited for him, man. I mean, his dad was an awesome NFL player. He should be great for Tennessee. Hopefully he gets it this year. That's the hope for me.
I hope so, man. I really do.
Talking about this leads me into my initial thought of, did we land in a right place at number 10, bro? Like, I want to let me show everybody this really quickly. I want everybody to kind of look at the USA Today coaches poll that came out earlier this week. So you got Georgia at 1, Michigan, Bama, Ohio State, LSU, USC, Penn State, Florida State, Clemson, and then we fall at 10. the fact that we didn't even get, like, when you look at this and you look at it in depth and you start to actually look at the first place votes, we got 0 first place votes. Alabama only got 4. So all of the votes went to Georgia.
Georgia, Alabama, and Ohio State got 1.
That's it. And not to say that we deserve a first place vote, because I mean, obviously, we go down to Georgia late last year. We take that L, and then we lose the SC, not USC, but South Carolina. But number 10 feels right, but some of the teams ahead of us, it's just potential based to me, man. Like, it just feels way too potential based. It's not facts.
It is. Like, I'm looking. I could be completely wrong with this, but like this is last year. This is how the top 10 finished last year. Last year's final AP poll. Georgia number 1. Okay, we know that. TCU number 2. Michigan number 3. Ohio State number 4. Bama 5. Texas 6. Penn State 7. Washington 8th. Tulane 9. Utah 10. Florida State 11. USC 12. And Clemson 13.
Where were we?
We were 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about
and
to lose my mind.
LSU was 16th.
How is this coach's post so drastic then? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense mentally to me.
No, it don't me either.
Do I think we're in the right place? I really do. I really do. I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, we started out at 21 or 23, right?
Yeah.
And we beat Pittsburgh and we became number 17, I think.
Yeah,
because they were 17, and then you beat Florida and you kept climbing.
Yeah,
and at one point we were number 11. I remember that, and then it just kept going and kept going and kept going.
Right. Georgia's proved themselves. I mean, Michigan. I think Michigan's got their quarterback coming back, correct?
And their running back. I talked to an Ohio State fan, my man Chad Rayburn. Shout out to you, my boy Chad. He and his family are diehard Ohio State fans. When I say diehard, he lived there forever. His dad has season tickets. His dad worked at the Ohio State University. He even said it. He said Blake Corum is a dude.
Yeah, facts. He is.
It's cold, bro. He's a dude, and he got hurt last year. So
yeah,
think about if he doesn't get hurt. Like, does Michigan actually sneak over TCU in that game?
Yeah, I mean. And I'm just looking at this on yours and like on our thing. I agree with Georgia. I agree with Michigan. Bama, sure. Ohio State, sure. But the LSU really gets to me.
It frustrates the absolute.
Like, there's no way we should be behind. We beat LSU. We beat the dog breaks off LSU, and we beat the crap out of Clemson too.
We did. And if I can just say this, we literally beat Clemson with the same team we got this year.
Facts. Can we be the exact same?
Can we be honest?
Because Jalen Hyatt didn't play.
Cedric Tillman.
Hendon Hooker. It's the exact same team. Lineman, sure.
We're missing Darnell. Okay, yes. But
that's it. And BY. But
that's all I got to say. You want to talk about LSU's potential? We got the same type of dogs coming back. What are we talking about? Like, what are we? That's the stuff that frustrates me, bro. People have said, commentators, analysts, journalists for ESPN has said college football is better when Tennessee is good. I've heard it. I've watched it. Matt Stinchcomb has said it. Like, a lot of these people have said that college football is at its best when the normal, like the normal big dog teams are good. Tennessee, Alabama, they're like Florida needs to get better. But yeah, so why knock us? Why do this? Why?
But see, and the thing, I don't know if you're going off potential, man. Like, is Georgia going to be good? Yeah, Georgia's going to be good, but there's a lot of unknowns with Georgia on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? And same
Yeah.
thing with Alabama. I mean, I think Michigan's going to be great this year. I really
Michigan
do.
should be solid, bro. You
Michigan
get
will be
you
solid.
get the quarterback back, you get Blake Corum back, you still got weapons on defense. I mean, Michigan should be fine. But again, Harbaugh's suspended for the first 4 games.
Facts. Yeah.
That's a
And I mean,
big deal. That's a big deal, man.
and then Alabama, there's a lot of unknowns. I mean, Alabama's going to be good. I mean, they got dudes. They got dudes on top of dudes. But I mean, I'll say this, and I stand by this. If Alabama don't have Bryce Young last year, we'll beat them by 30.
Probably. Nah, not probably. We do. When it was 28-10, we would have just kept going.
Yes, Bryce Young is the. Hate on me if you want. Bryce Young kept them in the game by himself. Solely by himself kept them in the game.
Solely, bro.
And then I just sit here and look at the number 5 LSU, bro. We beat the absolute dog breaks off them. They got hot at the end of the year. I mean, we got hot.
We beat them to get hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just confused by that, man. I'm confused. So, what's y'all's thoughts? Like, I want to know what everybody thinks. Like, are we put in the right place in the coaches poll? Obviously, that's not the AP poll. It's not the poll that dictates where we start the season at. But I will say the coaches poll has a lot of influence in the AP, like it always has. Mm-hmm. And so, where do you guys think we should be? Are we just right? Are we under? Who shouldn't be above us? Like, the Clemson and LSU is what I struggle with. And I do kind of also struggle with the Penn State thing. Like, I just don't know.
I would love to go back and look at the top 10 the past 5 years.
It's the same 10 teams.
It is. And we just happened to sneak in there because we had a good year last year. Like, there's not like it's always the same. Like, it's all about name.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Yep. But I'll tell you this. This leads us perfectly into the last segment of today's show, man. These teams are now going to get a taste of what it's like to beat up on each other come 2024.
Yeah.
Like, the fact, like, this new conference shakeup, this new realignment for 2024, bro, like, this is the new way of college football, bro. Like, honestly, like, it is a complete shakeup. We've never seen anything like what we're going to see in 2024. We thought that the SEC getting 16 teams by adding Texas and Oklahoma was something crazy. Bro, this whole Big 12 and Big 10 shakeup is absolutely insane.
Dude, it unbelievable.
Like, I don't know if you saw the statement that the Pac-12 released when a lot of those teams left. They said, I pulled it up. It says, today's news is incredibly disappointing for student athletes, fans, alumni, and staff of the Pac-12 who cherish the over 100-year history, tradition, and rivalries of the Conference of Champions. We remain focused on securing the best possible future for each of our member universities. Bro,
dude,
let's just talk about this, okay? In 2024, the Big Ten keeps Rutgers, Wisconsin, Purdue, Penn State, Ohio State, Northwestern, Nebraska, Minnesota, Michigan State, Michigan, Maryland, Iowa, Indiana, and Illinois, okay?
Right.
They add Washington, USC, UCLA, and Oregon. Bro, do you hear me? Okay. Like, This is not some lofty shakeup. This
No.
is massive, bro. Okay. I actually here I want to show everybody this because this is absolutely insane. Okay, this is a beautiful graph done by the Washington Post of what this looks like in 2024. Okay, so right here, finalizing this section, let's talk about what's going on over here in the Big 10 or the Big 12. You keep Baylor, BYU, Cincinnati, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas, Kansas State, Oklahoma State, TCU, Texas Tech, UCF pops in there, and then you get West Virginia. But you add Colorado, Utah, Arizona State, and Arizona. Those teams are going to be the biggest thing that's going to beat up is this over here, bro. The Big 10. Look at this right here. You got Ohio State, Penn State, right? USC. Those three are all Michigan as well. Those four are in the top 10 right now in the coaches poll in 2023.
Yeah.
They got to play each other, bro. They got to play each other.
That's going to be insane.
Who's to say they love some Oregon too? So who's to say Oregon don't have a decent year and get in that top 10 as well? You got five teams from the same conference in the top 10 because they're named. You got Tennessee in there. You got Alabama. You got LSU, right? You got Georgia. We got 4. You add in Texas and Oklahoma. Man, 2024 conference realignment is absolutely insane, bro.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just looking up there at the Josh, why can't I? Not the Big 12. Yeah, the Big 12. Like, I'm just sitting there looking at it like, Utah could teams that could possibly be in the top 10. Like, no joke. Utah.
Yeah.
Kansas State. Oklahoma State. TCU. Iowa State. Was Iowa State up there last year?
I feel like they were for a second.
I mean, I'm just looking on like, man. I remember the days when Baylor used to be cold. You remember those days?
RG3 was that boy.
I remember the days when Tennessee Tech was cold.
No, Pat Mahomes was there.
I mean, it makes it more exciting, honestly.
It does. And this is going to stop all of the SEC just always gets. No. You're going to see what it's like, okay, to have to play boys all week, every week. And you're still not playing the caliber of guys we're playing. Yeah, Oregon's good. Yeah, UCLA's decent. Yeah, USC is always pretty good. Yeah, Washington's decent every other year. But you're still not having to play Alabama. You're still not having to play Georgia. You're still not having to play now Texas or Oklahoma. Like, you're not having to play these caliber of guys, these guys that are just as big and fast, if not bigger and faster than people in these other conferences.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I'm thinking about the college football playoff next year, not this year. 12-man, right?
12 teams.
12 teams. Does the top 4 get a bye?
Correct.
Dude, that's gonna be insane.
I just hope that they don't treat it like the BCS used to be. And I really want them to be able to – I want them to pick the 12 like the NCAA would pick the NCAA basketball tournament. It don't matter. Like, there's teams that have 12 losses that get into the NCAA basketball tournament because they either A, won their conference, or B, they just had better wins.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that I struggle with right now is, let's say Tennessee in 24 goes 9-3. But you beat, like, let's say you go 9-3 and just somehow, bro, like, you lose to like Kentucky or Alabama or something like that, but you beat Florida and Georgia.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, are your wins, do they matter? Like, we're going to find out quickly if good quality wins matter.
Yeah, man, and I just think about the playoff and like not trying to think ahead, but like those playoff games are gonna if we get let's say we get like a 5 seed because it says right here number 12 at number 5. So let's say we get a 5 seed. You imagine playing a playoff game in Neyland Stadium? Boy.
Now, me and Turner talk about this a lot. We talk about like, all right, bro. Tennessee gets there this year. Would you rather pay for an SEC championship ticket or just bet your money on us going to the Natty? And I'm like, this is one of those where I sell whatever I got to do to be in that playoff game. Like, if we got a playoff game at Neyland, what do I have to do? Like, do I have to sell a kidney? Like, do I got to give a kidney or a lung away?
So, like, I wonder how those tickets will work. Like, will those be bowl games? Will those have bowl games like names on them?
There
like,
are
you know what I mean?
So from if I'm mistaken, and somebody tell me now, I could be wrong, but there are not enough bowl games to house all of the 12 for each week. So from what I understand, the first games are home field, correct?
Yes.
And then the next round goes to bowls.
Yes, because it says the 2024 quarterfinals will take place in the Fiesta, the 4. It's got 4 bowls. It'll be the Fiesta Bowl, the Peach Bowl, the Rose Bowl. Oh, sorry, there's 6. Fiesta Bowl, Peach Bowl, Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl, and Orange Bowl.
And the cotton and the orange will be the final 4.
The semifinals, yes.
See, if you're the upper seed and you get a home playoff, ooh, turn, bro, turn. Whatever I got to do, bro. Whatever I have to do.
Could you I
don't care if I'm the lower seed. Like look at what we just talked about, right? Like, who's 12th right now in the coaches poll? Do you know off the top of your head?
Washington?
Imagine.
Maybe I could be wrong on that.
Or imagine us and Washington switching, like, right? Or whatever, whoever it is. Like, right now, 5 would play 12.
Texas is 12.
Who is 7?
Penn State.
So we would be going to Penn State.
Bro, I'm in there. I'm in there.
I'm going. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, that is exciting.
Yeah.
That's freaking exciting, bro.
And that's the thing that I like, too, about the college football playoff is that, we're going to get to play teams that, we will never, ever, ever get to play in a regular season.
Bro, I want to go to Penn State, and I want to request them to white that out. I just want to see it. I just want to see it in the flesh.
Man.
As we dog walk them.
So if we were number 5 or number 9 at number 8, number 9 at number 8, what are we right now? 10?
Yes. We would be playing 7.
No, number 6.
No, 6 plays 11.
6 plays 11, yeah. So we would play Penn State.
I'm going.
Dude, that would be...
Dude, I'm going.
White that boy out.
Y'all, there's so much to be excited about. We wrapping up today's show, man. We'll be back on Friday for Chop It Up Friday, man, to end the week. More player interviews. We're going to be talking about the first scrimmage. First scrimmage is Thursday, man. We're going to get a lot of updates from the media. We can't wait to go over it with you guys. Let us know what you think about the 2024 College Football Conference Realignment and the College Football Playoff, man. We are excited. I just got hyped. I'm ready to just go to Penn State now. Like it's 2024. We in the playoff already. We're going to Penn State. That's where we're going. Okay, that's where we're going. I'm hyped, bro. Y'all, we are so close, baby. I can't wait to see y'all back on Friday. Both Chop It Up Friday, man. I can't wait, bro. Here in 3 weeks, Turner, we're gonna have a Who is Virginia episode. We're going to have the midweek chat where we're going to bring on a guest and have a great time. And then Friday, we're going to have the One More Day episode, and we're going to have our first rendition of Pump the Gas or Hit the Brakes, bro. What? Y'all, it's almost that time. I can't wait. I'm very excited. As you can tell, I can't even stop smiling right now, y'all. It's almost that time, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification right now. Apple, Spotify listeners, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. For my man Turner, it's your boy Ruck in the building. We love y'all, and it's straight up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you on Friday.